Vancouver Whitecaps here. We're going to take some questions from the floor and then move over to Zoom. For those on Zoom in Vancouver, please raise your hand or please put your name in the chat and we will get to you after we get to the questions from the floor. So anybody from the floor?
Bueno, buenas noches, Rodolfo Méndez de Radio Colombia. Está encendido. Ahora sí, ahora sí.
We need somebody to...
Oh, we need a translator. It's only English.
No. The question is Cristina.
Okay.
Ok. ¿Qué tal? Buenas noches, Rodolfo Méndez de Radio Colombia. La pregunta que quiero hacer nada más es ¿cómo toman el resultado, el empate a 0 aquí en el Estadio Fuello Mesa ante el Cartaginés?
Coach, the question is how you take this result, the tie result for the match here in the
Overall, in a first leg away, I think it's an okay result. I think we played well and had a good rhythm from the start of the game, and of course we hope to win here. But we were up against a team that fought really hard and also was very well organized, so it was difficult for us. But I think that in general, the result was fine. I think, we could have scored in the first half, especially also in the second. But that's how it works sometimes. And when we couldn't score, I think it was good that we were not able, that we didn't slip up any big chances and didn't concede any goals. So I have to be satisfied with the result here.
Coach, hi. Eduardo Casillo, Costa Rica Radio. Coach, did you expect that kind of match? Principally thinking about what Cartaginés is going to do? Or do you expect a team that's going to be more going forward to attack you?
You know, sometimes when you play, you have a plan going into the game, and then the opposition, they do something different. I think we had a good flow from the beginning, and I think they tried to press a little bit, but I think we were able to play out of the pressure to begin with. So that was good and that was positive. I had hoped that we could take control over the game, and we did. But I had probably expected that they would have been a little bit more aggressive at home here, but they made it very difficult for us. So I think it was, the plan they put up was good. But we have to see come next week how the games will unfold. But I think today, we had a good control over the game.
Good night, Mr. Sørensen. Katia Garita, Radio Actual. You are deciding the season 2026 tonight with this game, and some players have injury. How can this affect the structure of the main team? Good night.
Yeah, injuries is in sports. It's always a thing that you have to deal with and you have to live with. We have some players out that we would like to have available, but we can't always control that. But all in all, I think it was our team. I cannot complain about the players we have available. They do a great job and they work well. So that's the best thing. That's the positive thing. But of course, you always, as a coach, you always want every player available, right? So let's see how it's gonna play out. Last year was the same, but yeah. We're going to see how it plays out.
Hi, Coach. Julian Blanco, live for Monumental. What are your main takeaways from Cartaginés after this game, and what do you expect a similar game from this Cartaginés team in Vancouver? Thank you.
You can always expect something, and then it plays out differently. I think that you could see that it was a team that really fought for their chance here and sat a little bit lower and defended for most parts and tried to see if they could make some counterattacks. Yeah, I expect maybe the second game to be a little bit like this, but you never know. If you, yeah, that's why we play, and if it's too obvious, it also becomes too boring. But let's see how it's gonna play out. So I think, in general, I think it was a tight game, and it was not. Yeah, we couldn't break their defense line, so they did well in that regard. But on the other hand, they were not close to breaking ours as well. So I think overall, let's see what's gonna happen in a week from now. But yeah, I expect maybe a little bit of the same picture.
We'll be moving on to online. Nathan Durek, go ahead. We'll move online now. Up first, Nathan Durek.
Thank you. Jesper, first game in a very, very packed schedule. You've got a bunch more coming up here, starting with the weekend and the MLS season that is starting. How do you feel this game, your first competitive game of the season, has prepared you for having games now about every 3 days?
Yeah, I think it has become well. I think that it's a good idea that it's a good thing that we get going from the start, and we have some games. We have been preparing well for this, and it was the same last year. Of course, it's also sometimes dependent on how you do in those games, but. In general, I should not complain that we have these games. We want to be in these competitions, and when you have a stacked program with a lot of games. I think we will go forward with this game,